we do take special interest in schools stars at Kratos and Kelvin Balagadde. You happen to be one, starting your journey as I'm well aware from St. Mary's, Kisubi, to the Pirates. I highly doubt that there's anything in the middle between Smack and Pirates. Is there?
No, of course not.
Well then, happy New Year, Kelvin.
Happy New Year to you.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I think I'm good. So it's been quite the meteoric craze, but before we go any further, I do understand the nickname is Big Bala.
Yeah,
So why Big Bala, or what is Big Bala? What is that about?
Big Bala. As you say, Pirates is not a team of giants. Yeah. As you look at the boys are really small. They're not as huge as you can look at other teams, the big teams. So me being a young player, I just come into the setup. I kept on growing very fast. So people didn't actually take interest in me because I wasn't a good player and I was so quiet. Actually, I was a person they used to make fun of. But then Coach Bobby kept talking to me how I could do it. Yeah, I kept putting in some little hard work. As you know, Uganda, we play amateur rugby. A little hard work. And I kept going to the gym, trying out a few things here and there. And my body responded, my body showed. And of course I'm not a big boy. I'm not really big because I'm actually a light man. But maybe the things that I do make some people think I'm a big man, but I'm not really a big man.
Were you a champion with Smack when you were there? Were you a school champion with Smack?
Yeah, I remember before I went to Smack, I was in Budo. That's where I actually learned my rugby from. I wanted to change schools. When I went to Smack, I wanted to get a place in Smack because Smack really used to play very good rugby, interesting rugby. As you know, the likes of Chisiga, the likes of Nkore, the likes of Timothy Odong. I used to admire their sevens kind of play. So, by me going to Smack, I actually had a conversation with a sports teacher. I told him, trust me, I'm going to bring the school's championship home. Surprisingly, he believed in me. And he took me in. And that very year we won it. He was so happy. I was so happy.
Sekati.
Yeah. Coach Sekati.
How would you compare that team against the team which won it last year in 2019? Because I'm sure you watched those boys for a few games.
Yeah. Now, our team didn't really have the talent as the boys that won in 2019. Our team, we played with heart, a lot of heart. We had a lot of heart. We didn't do a lot of training. Actually, Coach Sekati was having school issues here and there. We had a few training sessions. Actually, the week to the final, we trained only once because of the school management and other little things. But we believed we could win this. We believed we were the best team. We had amazing players like Timothy Odong, unstoppable. We had other players like our captain. Yeah, and we managed to beat Hannah because of heart. They were better than us. Trust me, they were better. They were a better team, but we had the heart. Sometimes heart wins the game.
Actually, Kongs upon the victory in 2016, cause and I do understand you went on enemy turf winning it in Namiango.
Yeah, actually, it was so surprising. I expected Namiango to support us, but then there's that rivalry between Smack and Namiango. So Hannah having beaten Namiango 46-3, I expected them to support us in that final, but then it turned out we had no fans. We actually came 5 minutes to the game. So we panicked a bit, but then we believed we could do this. We believed we could win the trophy. So the game started, it was tense, but then we had our backs. Each player had the other player's back. We knew ourselves very well. We used to make fun of ourselves. It was just the brotherhood. We kept pushing other team, scoring in the beginning minutes of the game. we had to defend the whole game, to defend our one try, and trust me, it worked out, and here we are.
Now, that is a very interesting story that we might have to call you back and we, learn more about, because it seems like the smart team which went to 2016 really got the win from Lions Juice. But from then now we do understand you're with the Black Pirates. But why did you choose Pirates over any other team? Because there are very many teams. You could have played with Chambogo. You could have played with Impis, Scobs, Zidens, Rhinos. Why Pirates?
Actually, when I was still in SMAC, there were some news that were going around how I was to join Cobs. But then, it's not like we are playing for money or something. We love the sport. Pirates is a bonding team. We come together as friends. We bond together. We are not really paid money. We love the sport. Talent. We've been together for a long time. We come from school together, join the club. Yeah, and I didn't really have those much friends in Cobs. So, and my coaches, most of them were Pirates. So, yeah, I opted for Pirates. And I loved it so much. Here I am.
Here you are, and there was that game against the Warriors at the beginning of 2019 where you scored the brace, were named man of the match. Then I remember vividly the Bodu Sevens, the final against the Cobs, you scored the winning try. Very many things have been happening to you because of Pirates. Then also remember the team actually featured for the President Select against the USIU. Very many events in your rugby career that I believe are coming very early and are big, but for some reason you seem to handle them calmly. What are you doing to make sure that selectors are seeing you, but then again you're also still a calm person with your game?
I think a main thing is being humble. Stay humble, work hard, believe in yourself. Because trust me, if you don't believe in yourself, even if you work hard, it can't work out. So, talking about the game against Warriors, I remember Coach Dennis telling me, you can do this. We're coming from the Christmas season. Warriors was a very good team. I remember they had very good players. They had gotten good sponsors. So, coming into this game, it was my first season, first of all. I hadn't started more than 2 of Pirates games, you can imagine. So, my coach talking to me, I thought about it. And I was like, if other people have made it, the likes of Desire, when they're young, why can't I do it? So I went into this game believing in myself. I put my head down. I did all, because I didn't actually know a lot about the game plan, but I knew I had to make a mark. So going into the game, I tried my level best to impress my coach, because actually I wanted to play. Donning on that Pirates jersey is not simple. As you can see very good Pirates players on the bench, but they're very good players. So I tried my level best, and God really helped me. God really helped me. Scoring that amazing try, trust it wasn't simple. My players kept shouting at me, you can do this, keep going. And yeah.
Then you've been drafted into the national sevens. Of course, that must be really huge, because it's a training squad of about 15 players, and we only need to take 12. How big of an opportunity do you see this to be? Because you can either make it to the 12, or if you stay, you've been training with what we call our national team, and I believe that is a step closer to goals you've had ever since you began playing rugby.
Yeah, actually, I was in my village before I got a phone call from my coach telling me how I was selected for the national sevens. I was so happy. I was so happy. I looked at my grandmom and I was like, God, I wish she knew. I was so excited. Having played only one season in the rugby league, not so many players get such opportunities. But the belief, the hard work, yeah, they kept me going. And I have so many friends on the national team, the likes of Desire. He's a young, amazing player, and he keeps talking to me. He keeps telling me I can do it. He keeps telling me to work hard. And many other players, the likes of Casito, they keep talking to me. They keep telling me how hard work pays. I'm not a very good sevens player, as you can see. The few sevens games I've played, actually one time told my coach, can I leave out the sevens and focus on my 15 side? And he was like, that's not good for you. You need to work on your sevens as well. I believed in myself, and yeah, you can see in Budu, Marvin Odongi talked to me, told me, it's you to take us forward today. I believed in myself. I went forward, pushed the team, scored 2 amazing tries. We won the game. Then Chitaka Sevens, my captain Masa told me, if you don't turn up, we don't win the game. I pushed hard. We went to win the game. Such amazing moments keep pushing me hard. And here I am, thanks to Coach Taubert for giving me this chance. Trust me, I'm going to take it.
You are proven to be a winner in everything in every game or every side you featured for. Well, I think that was until the University Sevens for Chamberwood. Things didn't go according to plan, did they?
And not really. We had a very good squad, amazing players, the likes of Manano, the likes of Chigas, and so many other amazing players. But we had a very good squad, but we took things lightly. We knew we were very good players, so we didn't really have to put in a lot. We undermined teams. As you know, rugby is a sport. You undermine someone, they get a small chance, they utilize it. We played very well on the first day of the sevens. The first day didn't really go bad. By the second day, our heads were not really in it, and teams were very open. Teams really wanted it. And yeah, but there's a second chance, trust me. Time is coming. And
of course, I'm very sure you have some training somewhere to get to either Paris or National Sevens or whatever. But I need to ask this before we end. You come off as a very humble lad, and I think that is what every sportsman needs. And then again, this year is just kicking off. It's very few days into the new year. We'll have 300 and something days to go. So what should we expect from Big Bala this season when it comes to rugby? What do you think you're going to give us? What should we expect from you, and what do you think you're going to give us? What are you going to give Pirates? What are you giving Coach Tolbert? And I'm very certain Coach Sogi will still want you in that 15 setup. So what are you going to give to Sogi?
Starting from my background, I come from a very humble background. Yeah. I won't lie. I'm a village boy. I grew up in a village. We used to play football the whole day. I came to know rugby. I came to know about rugby in my Form 1. And one time, my father told me, everything you do, put a lot of work. Make sure you're the best at everything you do. And every time I do something, I remember him telling me that. So coming on to 2020, I'm going to take every game as a final. 2019 wasn't the best for us, but trust me, believe in me. 2020, every game, I'm going to try to make sure that every game there's an improvement. Every game my team goes forward. Every game my team is having a better win. And the season is still open. 5 points on top of the league is not big. One game and we're there. So, and for Coach Taubert, I'm going to do my best. I know he believes in me. He needs very good players, humble players. I'm going to do my best. I won't let him down. For Coach Sogi, the same thing. He believes in me. He knows I'm a very good player. Yeah, come 2020, trust me. For Pirates, it's going to be the best season for me.
Okay, we shall most definitely hold you to these promises, but thank you for speaking with us, and from everyone here at Kratos, we are wishing you the very best of 2020. I wish you the best with Pirates, like you said, and also the best with the 7s and 15s national teams. Thank you very much. Bye.
You're welcome.